What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Hippo Supercoach, and today we're going to be talking about the two Good Friday games. So, plenty to take out of these two. Let's start with Carlton, 171 from Big George Hewitt. He's been a crazy pod if you've got him. I can't get him. That round 12 bye is just really rough, and there's not much you can really do there. I think it's too late now. It's going to be 600k, so probably a bit late. But yeah, if you jumped on him, well done. Cherry 110, so you take that. How consistent has he been? It's crazy. DeConing, ton. It's alright. It's not great. Cherry was a hard matchup for him. It was never going to be easy, so not too surprised with this semi-low score for DeConing. Will White and Matthew Carroll are going to be big cash cows this week. I think White's the one maybe to go. I think you jump on both, and we're going to be talking about another cash cow we'll be jumping on. And yeah, we'll talk about it now. Screw it. Matt Flynn from West Coast. I think it's almost non-negotiable. He has to come in. 141. I think his break even is going to be like -67 or -70. We're going to need him. He's on the bubble. Like I said, 140. You can't really ignore that. As long as he plays, he's going to score. It's just a matter of if he plays. But yeah, it really sets up your structure quite nicely if you have Flynn at R3 and you get some nice on-field scores there. So initially I wanted Cherry. I've watched this game. I was like, yeah, Cherry for sure. He's going to be the one that comes in. But now looking at Flynn's score at probably half his price, yeah, it's going to be, it's pretty much no-brainer. We'll talk a bit more about North first. So, Cripps, down game again, playing a lot of forward. I'd probably trade if I had him. I would have been drafted. It's really frustrating. Yeah, that's pretty much it for Carlton. North, yeah, Cherry went nuts, 144. No one else did but him. Daniel and Sheasel. I mean, Daniel, it's a pass. Sheasel at the price, it's starting to hurt. I thought the role would be better. Even when Fisher went off, he wasn't going a half back. So it looks like they really want to persist with Sheasel in this forward role. He's scoring just enough to hold. But yeah, at this point, I just think it's a shit pick, and he's probably going to leak in cash. So if you anti-potted him to start with, well done, because it's definitely been the right move, and you'll be able to, even if he does go back to that full half-back role, which he might now that Fisher's actually properly out, because I think it was a hammy, maybe like 4 to 6. Then yeah, he'll probably be, I don't know, 550 you can get him for, and definitely capable of averaging 120. Alright, let's talk about the West Coast versus Essendon game. This is a crazy game to watch. So yeah, Matt Flynn, I just spoke about him. I think he's a must bring in this week. Hewitt, 97, really good score for anyone that had him still. Goes up in price this week, so that's a nice hold. Brian Marich, 91, we'll take that. Showed McGovern didn't hurt him, so yeah, we'll keep Marich for a little while. Anyone else from West Coast relevant? Tom Gross, obviously the sub, so that was crazy. Late news. So my trades have actually changed. I've tweeted about it, but we'll talk about it anyway for those that didn't see the tweet. So yeah. In terms of Essendon, Al Hawley was also the sub, so the coaches really screwed with our Supercoach this week. Zach Reid, 37, have him on field. So look, I've conceded defeat this round. I'm okay with having a poor score, but building for the long term. Not using a boost this week. So just doing the one trade in the end. So not going to be able to bring in Matt Rao. Because I just think, like, who do I bring him in for? I'm going to need a news 3 next week. And I just can't afford him, unfortunately. So, yeah. Unless we traded Roberts, but yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, we'll concede defeat this week, and then go bang, and then probably Davidson, O'Sullivan, and who's the other one? Davidson, O'Sullivan, and Trainer, or Zach Reid, one of them, out for Flynn, and then the 2 Carlton rooks at a 99k. So, yeah, a little bit sidewaysing. No, not sidewaysing. Next week will be sidewaysing, and this week actually sidewaysing, just some rookies. I thought, may as well cash in Jack Henderson. He's not doing much, and the other guys are all playing. So maybe they can reset their cash gen with a nice score. So, yeah, playing the percentages there. But, yeah, I think just the one, Cleary to Henderson for this week. Don't need to go nuts. Because, yeah, I think when I saw FLYNN score especially, I thought, no, he has to come in. And I'm going to need to use the 3 trades to do it. So, yeah. Essendon, Merit 106, very low game. I thought he'd be much better, but just, I think he was on like 1 point at quarter time, or not, maybe not 1 point, but he wasn't on much. What else we got to talk about? Draper, this is a really unlucky one. So he's done his Achilles. He was looking unbelievable before he went down. It's so frustrating. Like, I feel for anyone that brought him in, because the pick looked really good, like really good. But yeah, unfortunately, he's just gone down and he's hurt himself, and it looks pretty bad. You feel pretty sorry for him, seeing that footage of him in the rooms, and yeah, that sole ruck role. You know, I think he's in a contract year as well, so really stiff. Anyway, we'll move on. Nick Martin went nuts, 145. Oh my god, I'm playing backline, so potentially one to keep an eye on. Setterfield tagged Tim Kelly. Didn't really do a whole lot. And then, yeah, Zach Reed's pretty much the only other relevant one. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Hope everyone has a good day tomorrow with their games. My whole week is riding on Andrew Brayshaw, so no pressure. Look, if he gives me a 120, I'll be happy. Anything above that, you know, it's just bonus. But, yeah, accepting defeat this week, 21-46 projected. It's not good, but nothing I can do about it. It's just one of those weeks. So, yep, still building for the long term with this team. Hence why I'm only doing the 1 trade this week. 27 remaining will boost next week. That'll give us 24, but we'll be a lot better structurally. Reed will be off the field. FLYNN will be there. And then basically the team will look pretty much the same. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.